YouTube, listen to me, man. Listen. You clicked on this video, so you know why you're here. First, if you're here, do me a favor, hit that like button, hit the notification bell, and most importantly, subscribe to your boy, man. Like, I am dumb excited about this. Now, I'm gonna get right to it. First, the story. Right now in this pandemic, this is the time of the bots, man. So if you don't know what a bot is, from my understanding, the way the technology works is, certain cook groups, certain individuals have these bots that whenever a new release happens or a restock happens, they scan the internet, they check out, they populate the size, the credit card, shipping information, check out faster than by the time you probably get your phone up. These things are out of stock. Right, so the foot stores have been trying to combat some of this. I don't know what technology they're using, but what they're doing is using maybe some kind of algorithm, and they're canceling orders that have multiple, the same shipping address, or using the same credit card, or whatever they're doing. So essentially, I struck out, and I show you this on my Instagram. I struck out on all my reservations. Period. My last best chance was to hit the day of, which was no good, or Sneakers app, and I also took the L on Sneakers app. The bots are ruling the world, man. So what ends up happening is the technology that the foot stores are using, what they're going through is they're canceling orders, right? So when they cancel orders, the stock restocks again. Now, I'm gonna tell you right now, if you're not following Soul Links or J23 app or Sneaker Huddle on Twitter, I don't know what you're doing with your life, man. These guys are lifesavers. So for me personally, Soul Links has been my number one go-to. So shouts out to those guys, man, because they always coming through in the clutch, right? This is the second time I use their app and their Twitter notifications to hit just at the right time, and they're very concise, and they tell you what to do when to do it. So that being said, I struck out initially. I got the Twitter account notified me that there was a restock, and I started smashing that button. Now the way they tell you to do it is, even if the website says out of stock, you got to keep hitting your size and check out. Depending on, pretty much your luck, that size, that shoe will add to your cart, right? And that's what happened with me. But here's the thing. Typically, whenever you do like Foot Locker in the past, now these are from Foot Locker, whenever you get a shoe from Foot Locker, Foot Action, Champ, Finish Lines, the major brands, you know what I mean? They'll give you a confirmation email almost right away, and maybe a shipping email within 2 to 3 days, depending on if it's the weekend or whatever situation is. This particular case, I got nothing except we're working on your order. That's to be expected. That's the confirmation. But I got nothing for 3, 4, 5 days until this day, which is almost 8 days later. I never got the shipping email. So what I thought was, maybe they thought I was a bot. Maybe because of the way I was spamming the checkout button, they thought I was a bot and they canceled my order. So I actually called, and the wait times on Foot Locker are up to 45 minutes, man. So, you got to be patient with these things. You know what I mean? So it's 45 minutes, and the representative, as nice as she was, the best she could tell me was they're either going to ship your order or they're going to cancel it. And in the meantime, Foot Locker was holding my $203 hostage. If this was a DTLR, and no disrespect to DTLR or Jimmy Jazz, if this was one of those smaller outfits, I'd expect them to try to finesse me a little bit, but not Foot Locker. You know what I mean? But lo and behold, I got an email said your package has arrived. So I was dumb excited, and here it is. So, without further ado, man, I got this unboxing here, which I'm dumb excited for. In one of my videos, I told you I was gonna move heaven and earth to get this video. Thankfully, it didn't have to come to that, but here we are. And this is the shoe, man. So we're gonna go ahead and pop this guy open. I'm not gonna show you my address. I told you I'm better than that now. Get this guy. Can you see? I don't think you can see. Listen, I'm just excited, man. I can't stop talking about it. Whew. Needed this thing. This is a W I needed in my life, man. And again, Soul Links, the Twitter account and their app, they come through, man. So pulling this guy out. Whoa, slow down. Y'all know what we do. Y'all know what we do with these boxes. Get that box out of here. We don't need that thing, man. Talking a lot. But we got the red Jordan 14 box. You see that size 11. You know what that means, personal pair. I don't do the reselling thing. Not yet anyway. You know what I mean? This colorway reads black, gym red, white, off-white. I'm talking fast. I can't hardly breathe. I'm excited. I'm dumb excited. Gonna open the box. Red 14 box. Here we go. Regular degular wax paper. I say it all the time, but you can smell these things, man. And here we go. This is the Air Jordan 14 Gym Red, Toro, Chicago, whatever you call them. Just call them Fire Flames, man. And there they go. That is it. Camera, don't fail me now. Zoom in. Let's take a look at this guy, man. And whew, I love this, love this, love this. Now, slow down a little bit. Let you take a look at this thing in full 360-degree motion, man. I'm gonna tell you something. Why this is so important to me. Why it's exciting to me. I'll do some more details. I told you guys in an earlier video of mine that, you know what I mean, I didn't have the opportunity to get a bunch of shoes, but one shoe that my father was able to get me was the Black Toe 14. Now, to this day, I still don't have the Black Toe 14s. And I'm almost considering paying resale for those because, you know, they're nostalgic to me. I think they're a dope 14. I think they're probably one of the doper 14s. You know, you have that Laney one, the Laney Low. You have that Black Toe 14. And then you got the Last Shot, the Candy Cane, Rip Hamiltons. You know what I mean? Those are pretty much staples. But then you got this guy right here. And this guy to me is the cousin of the Black Toe 14. And until I pull the trigger on that resale for Black Toe 14, this is probably as close to that as I'm gonna get. And I'm super excited to have this guy, man. So let's get right into it. You haven't seen any of my 14s yet, but this is gonna be the first one you have seen. And now I'm not too clear on the history of the 14s, except I do think that the same way the Jordan 6 was designed with inspiration from a Porsche that Jordan had, I believe these guys were designed with the Ferrari that Jordan man had at this time. I believe this shoe, or this silhouette, this model came out between 97 and 98, probably 98, because this was the last shoe that Jordan wore in his Chicago Bull days. So you can see the hints of, oh, this is the Ferrari. Like the shoe looks fast, right? That's the thing. You know what I mean? On the back here where the 23 is, you got that tire tread. Some places on the plates here, sometimes these are made out of carbon fiber or have carbon fiber hints. Same thing with underneath on the bottom. You know, it looks like this tire tread, and you know, I think the circular tail lights on the Ferrari, you know, kind of looks like that. I clearly don't own a Ferrari, but there's that. And on the back here, you know, this got this red that looks like tail lights. You know, trying to get that in there. You know, the car looks like it's the shoe looks like a car. You know what I mean? I don't know all the history behind it, but this is just a freaking dope shoe. So the materials on this is a pretty decent suede. I don't think it has a whole lot of motion in it. I can't really tell, but it's a nice soft suede. You know what I mean? It doesn't necessarily have to have a whole lot of motion, but it isn't a nice feeling softness to it. I forgot to mention, since we're talking about the Ferrari, this particular emblem does have that, you know, triangular shield looking emblem, where on the Ferrari, I think it's that horse that's, you know, up and raised up, and inside of this is the Jordan brand logo, which I think is dope. You know, so yeah, that's the inspiration for that. On the the toe, it does have, looks like another nice suede, and this suede does have a little bit of motion. Hopefully the camera's gonna pick that up. And that's pretty nice. This red, obviously, is again that gym red, which is on so many other Jordan brand colors, silhouettes, but it works well in this shoe. With the tongue having this, I don't know what this is. It's a mesh or some kind of cloth, but it feels pretty nice. It feels pretty nice. I'm gonna take the shoe tree out. On the inside, it does have a black insole with a red Jumpman. Hopefully that's being picked up right now. Again, you can see size 11 personal pair. The circular tail light does have the Roman numeral 14 in it. Right? On the toe, it does have an embroidered white Jumpman stitched on in there. You check that out. And one of the things that was present, which is on the Black Toe 14s, which is also present here, The Black Toe 14 does have a white upper, obviously. I'm gonna put this, Black Toe 14 up somewhere. But on the, I don't know what they're calling these. They're not shark's teeth like they're on Jordan 5, but they are some kind of pattern here. And this is an off-white. Now, I remember distinctly being the first kid on my block to have the Black Toe 14s. And when I opened the box up to show everybody, they thought that I got them dirty already because the white wasn't the same as the upper of the Black Toe 14. And I'm actually glad to see that they carried this over onto this model. Like I said, this is the closest thing you're gonna get to the Black Toe 14 that I can think of. I think there's another couple colorways that have some white, maybe some blue hints other places. I'll try to put those up, but this is it for me. This is absolutely it for me. 14s, I think, I had the least of those now. And now this is tied for the most. No, actually, I only have 110 and 112 coming soon. But this is dope, man. This is dope. I love it. I love it. I love it. This is everything I expected. So if, again, try to use those tips I gave you to check out. Don't be discouraged when you don't hit initially. And it is Foot Locker, you know what I mean? They're gonna come through or cancel you. They're not gonna hold your money hostage. I still think it's probably a high multi-million, if not $1 billion company, especially when you combine with Champs and Foot Action. So you know what I mean? Don't be afraid if they don't get back to you, or the customer service is a little spotty. We still are in a pandemic, so try to keep that in mind. But yeah, man, just keep spamming that checkout button when you get the notification. And again, Soul Links, and again, Sneaker Huddle and J23. So shouts out to those guys. I mean, they do tireless work. They will get you notifications from when BTSN or something, or JD Sports or SNS or whatever, like a lot of UK sites, a lot of European sites, they get you notifications from them. So a lot of times it'll be like 3 o'clock in the morning here, 2 o'clock in the morning here, they'll still give you notifications, man. So shouts out to them, major. And this, my friend, is a W. This is a W. I cannot be happier with the way this shoe looks, the way it feels. And, there's plenty of places where you can get it on foot. Not going to happen today, but these shoes will go on feet. You know what I mean? I don't need to baby these like I do some of my other ones. These guys going on feet, man. And from what I understand, these were actually pretty tough to get. You know what I'm saying? I think they said these were fairly limited. I don't know the quantity, but fairly limited. And I'm glad I got my pair. Major W. Anyway, I'm gonna bring this video to an end. Thank you guys for sticking with me. Channel slowly growing, as I always say. Like I said in the beginning of the video, please do me a favor, like, share, subscribe, hit the notification bell. I'm gonna be doing a giveaway closer to when I get to around 100 subscribers. I'll keep you guys filled in, maybe give you guys a gift card to the foot store of your choice. Give you guys a little bit of a discount on your next cop, your next pickup. This is the Everyman's channel, man, so I want to make it easier for you to get some of the kicks that we all want. So, again, hit me on Instagram, J_shoe_fanatic. Take your butt right down I think it's on this side. Hit that notification bell, hit the subscribe button, hit the thumbs up. Drop me a comment. Were you able to hit? Were you able to get your hands on these? What do you think of these? I'm going on and on and on. I'm dumb excited. Super happy. Real quick, yep. I got these, they got these little silver, I don't know what you call them, things on the end of those laces. There's actually a name for those things, but I don't know what they're called. Yeah, Jordan on the tongue, right? And a Roman numeral 14 on the back. Okay, now I'm done. You guys have a great day, and follow me, man. Appreciate you. I'm out.